Proverbs 26. Let's go. This one's titled Fools. Like snow in the summer or rain in harvest, honor is not fitting for a fool. Like a fluttering sparrow or a darting swallow, an undeserving cure does not come to rest. A whip for the horse, a halter for the donkey, and a rod for the back of fools. Do not answer a fool according to his folly, or you will be like him yourself. Answer a fool according to his folly, or he will be wise in his own eyes. Like cutting off one's feet or drinking violence is the sending of a message by the hand of a fool. Like a lame man's leg that hangs limp is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Like trying to stone a sling is the giving of honor to a fool. Like a thorn bush in a drunkard's hand is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Like an archer who wounds at random is he who hires a fool or any passerby. As a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats his folly. Do you see a man wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him. The sluggard. The sluggard says, there is a lion in the road, a fierce lion roaring in the streets. As a door turns on its hinges, so a sluggard turns on his bed. The sluggard buries his hand in the dish. He is too lazy to bring it back to his mouth. The sluggard is wiser in his own eyes than 7 men who answer discreetly. Speech. Like one who seizes a dog by the ears is a passerby who meddles in a quarrel not his own. Like a madman shooting firebrands or deadly arrows is a man who deceives his neighbor and says, I was only joking. Without wood, a fire goes out. Without gossip, a quarrel dies down. As charcoal to embers and as wood to fire, so is a quarrelsome man for kindling strife. The words of a gossip are like choice morsels. They go down to a man's inmost parts. Like a coating of glaze over earthenware are fervent lips of an evil heart. A malicious man disguises himself with his lips, but in his heart he harbors deceit. Though his speech is charming, do not believe him, for 7 abominations fill his heart. His malice may be concealed by deception, but his wickedness will be exposed in the assembly. If a man digs a pit, he will fall into it. If a man rolls a stone, it will roll back on him. A lying tongue hates those it hurts, and a flattering mouth works ruin. That's Proverbs 26, and the one that really stuck out to me today, I want you to comment down below which one of those stuck out for you. I think when we're talking about fools, we're talking about human nature. Like all of us have the capacity to do foolish things. And on a regular basis if we're not careful, right? Like it's something that we have to mature out of. This is the one that stuck out for me. 26:4. Do not answer a fool according to his folly, or you will be like him yourself. Like how many times, especially in today's social media, do we find ourselves seeing a post, seeing a comment, someone like ripping at us about whatever, something we said, and they're just triggered. They're emotionally exploding, right, all over your post. When you look at it and you read it, you realize it's just foolish. It's foolishness to even get into a conversation with these people, because what I've experienced and what you probably have experienced too is like they're not interested in getting to the truth. They're not interested in getting anything but their sick spread of dissension. That's all they want to do, is they just want to bring up strife. It's like the gossip, right? They just want to keep it going. They just want to keep like poking that thorn in the hand, you know. It's like they're just fools. And when they trigger you and you comment back and you're like, oh yeah, well, blah, 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 you're becoming just like them, right? So that's the big lesson I got today, is like, apply that to your social media. How you respond, how you show up on social media. Are you constantly looking for, reasons to lash out at someone that may be lashing out at you? Or have you matured to the point where it's like, hey, I don't have to respond to that foolishly. Matter of fact, many times it's best to just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. That often is the best thing to do. Now, we're talking about social media posts. How can you do that practically? Like, if you're face to face with somebody and they're threatening you, like they got a big stick and they're trying to hit you. That's a different ball game, right? But what we're talking about here is communication, how we're communicating with each other. That's what I got for you today. Comment down below which one of these stood out to you. Which one of these have you noticed? Cross-body being balance in business. Where have you shown up as the fool? And become aware of that so that you can improve how you show up in that area. That's all I got for you today. This is Samuel saying good morning, good afternoon, and good night.